everyone, and welcome to Wellmount's by Ice Lighting. In this video, I am going to cover the Blood Elf Scourge Invasion, which is a new quest that rewards a cosmetic, a mount, and if you're a paladin, a whole set. So first off, can you get the quest line? Well, are you a Blood Elf? Are you 60 and are you exalted with Silvermoon? So if you're not a Blood Elf, sorry, you can't do this. If you're not 60, go level yourself up. And if you don't have exalted rep, I highly recommend going to Silvermoon just outside by the flight point. There is a vendor here, your quartermaster, that will give you the tabard, which will allow you to get rep in dungeons. I highly recommend farming Pit of Saragon in Iceground because there's loads of aggros. So, how do we get started with this quest once we've done all of those? If you go to Oribus, you're going to find somebody that gives you a quest. It tells you to head to Silvermoon. You've got a few options here, but it's probably easiest to take the portal right next to you to Ogrima, and then the portal in the portal room to Silvermoon City. But get there however you like. Once there, you're going to make your way to the Hall of Blood, and you're going to find out about what is going on.
Pleasantries can wait.
These reports are alarming, Lady Liadrin. Tranquillen is in danger of being overrun by Scourge.
Their forces appear far too organized for this to be some random attack. Perhaps we should request additional aid from our Horde allies.
And waste more time awaiting their arrival? No. We must address this at once.
Then we must call up those still in training. We will hold the line and keep Quel'Thalas safe. I swear it.
Very well. I will open the way and meet you in Tranquillen.
So now we know what's going on, you're going to accept a quest, and we're now on a quest line. This is going to bounce you around, including into Shadowlands. So use the portal next to you and off you go.
By the light. Quickly, get into town.
So as you can see, things have changed. We're under attack. So make your way straight through the town and into the building. Once in the building, hand in the quest that you've arrived and pick up 2 new quests. These new quests are relatively simple. You're killing 15 undead and you have to reactivate some wards. So these wards are going to help to try and protect Tranquillen and maybe get rid of the Scourge. So off you go. So once you make your way to your first ward, you will start to find out who the bad guy is.
Have arrived.
Sendling here. Take him down while we finish the ward.
See you soon.
That's not very reassuring. Quickly, to the next ward. There he is again! Put him down for good!
Do you sense the futility yet?
One more ward to go. I suspect we'll soon have company.
Here he comes! You think to be rid of me so easily?
That's it! I sensed a surge of magic coming from Deathholm at the moment of his demise. Let's get back to Liadrin and report what we have found.
Salandria, report your findings. What do we face at Deathholm?
Even more Scourge than anticipated. But we managed to get close enough to look inside. That serene Aethys mentioned had some sort of crystal array. It kept appearing within it, almost as if summoned.
That explains the surge of magic I sensed. That traitor has found a way to cheat his own death.
If we can overpower his safeguards, perhaps we can send his accursed soul to the Shadowlands for good.
Then that is our next move. Upstairs there is a weapon. If infused with the proper power and wielded by worthy hands, it just might change our fortunes.
You think that antique will save you?
I answer to the light. Remain vigilant.
My portal can take you as far as Orgrimmar. Hurry. We have no time to waste.
I'll meet you there, in the Shadowlands.
Have you realised who this Blood Elf trainee is yet? During Children's Week, if you went to Shattrath, there was a Blood Elf orphan you looked after. Exactly the same name. Coincidence? I think not. When we took this orphan to the Caverns of Time, the dragons tried to kill her, and they were stopped, saying that what her future does or doesn't do is not her fault. So what exactly does she do to the dragons? And is this going to be part of the Dragonflight, I wonder? Anyway, nothing to do with this, but I just wanted to bring it up as she's in this part, so we're clearly bringing her into the story. So once you arrive in Maldraxxus, you need to go to the cave where Deep Scar appears. Amusingly enough, while I was in here, it did appear, so I'm sorry for the glitch in the video. I didn't see you seeing me kill him. So once you've handed in, you accept the next quest, and you need to speak to him again to portal upstairs.
We can defeat him, no problem.
There will be blood.
Now this is going to be a group fight, so others will already be fighting it.
I never said you would fight me. Well fought. I admit I did not expect such a battle from you. Meet me down below, and I'll empower your Ransoul.
So now that you've defeated it, you get your weapon empowerment, and it's off to Bastion.
Perfect. One down, one to go. I'll meet you in Bastion next.
So once you arrive at Bastion, you hand in your quest and you pick up the
It's
new
so
one,
good to see
which
you
is
again.
all to do with having an honest race. Now, I don't really know what would be unhonest about this race. Quite literally, I ran around hitting bells that give you a speed boost and avoiding monsters, and then there was another bell that seemed to do nothing whatsoever. So really I have no idea what happened, but I completed the quest anyway. Speak to him again to start and you'll see what I mean. And I didn't even make it back first, so I'm not even sure that that mattered at all either. I do think perhaps it had something to do with the orphan and honesty and keeping to a path. But again, I only get that feeling from some dialogue that happens after we finish accepting these quests.
That's it. We have what we were asked to get. Let's return to the matriarch and report our success.
Strange. Speaking with you, it is as if a long-forgotten memory flickers in my mind.
Perhaps I remind you of my mentor, Lady Liadrin? She said she was adopted, like me, by a man named Vandalor.
I do not recall. To better focus upon the service I perform, I let go of my mortal memories. Even so, it was a pleasure to meet you, young one. May your weapon serve you well.
So now you need to make your way all the way back to Tranquillen, so I would highly recommend Oribus, Orgrimmar, and then straight through to the Silvermoon portal. And don't forget you have a portal in the city that will take you to Tranquillen straight away.
Wipe the Scourge from the dead Scar. We will meet you at the gates of Deathhole.
So, now you make your way down to the Scar, and this is your first introduction of the mount that you're going to get at the end of this. So you mount onto your mount, and using your newly empowered weapon, you go round and stab things. Don't forget to use your normal abilities too, because your stabby thing is not as effective. It's pretty good, but you're still going to have to use your other abilities too. Once you get to 100%, you go through the gate and hand this part in.
I am the Blade of the Light. Fight well.
So now it's time to kill the big bad. Lad, just so you know, you will get no help from anybody on this. You are on your own. I say this, I may have died more than once doing this because for some reason he doesn't like pet aggro and just kept massacring. He has 2 phases, so once you get him down the first time, you get to stab him.
Use the red sword on his body before he comes back to life! Get behind me!
And then phase 2 will start. It's exactly the same bad guy, same aggro issue. Good luck. Now that he's dead, we can hand in the quest and get our cosmetic. So this cosmetic is for a polearm, or so it says. For some reason, I am not allowed to see it. You can see right there, it's cosmetic, it's polearm. I am learning it, yet when I select it, it does not appear. I tried searching for it, no joy there. I've even tried it on different characters. So I'm assuming this is just a glitch, or perhaps someone can tell me what exactly I'm doing wrong. But either way, what we really want is the mount. So take the next quest and head back to Silvermoon City.
Fight well. Are you two all right?
Still standing. And thank you for the shield. I think I may still have a few lessons to learn.
One never stops learning, little Phoenix. Come, let's get back to Silvermoon. I answer to the light.
So hounding is simple enough, and you get the mount.
Remain vigilant.
I will inform the Ebon Blade of what transpired. If the Scourge caused such problems here, I suspect matters in Northrend may be even worse. But regardless, your efforts must be lauded. When our lands were threatened, you stood strong and held the line.
Know that you have our gratitude, and that you set a shining example for the future. For Quel'Thalas.
For Quel'Thalas.
So now we can learn it, and this is our beautiful Emerald Hawkstrider. So I'll just get somewhere clear so I can mount up and you can see what it looks like. There we go. So as always, thanks for watching. I hope this video has been awesome. I hope you have enjoyed it, and subscribe to see what else I'm up to.